Yo, what's going on, man? This is the very first episode of our brand new podcast, A Drug Called Clout. I'm Landon Moss.
I'm your boy, Kel.
I'm Jasmine.
And we got a very special guest in the building. My good friend, actor, producer, you name it, filmmaking. Jojoe Early. Hey,
Hi,
Jojoe. Jojoe in the building, man.
What up, guys?
How you been, bro?
Man, I've been good, just living life, fighting sickle cell, of course. You guys know that.
Yeah.
So, other than that, everything's been good, I don't know, it's just so much. You know how, because we knew each other for, a long time.
Yes,
you, me, and Kels, if you guys don't know.
What?
What? No, listen. Listen. But no, I knew you for almost, 4 years now.
Yeah, hella long.
Kels, maybe 3.5. And then Jasmine,
A month.
Couple of months.
We just today.
So I'm glad to see you guys have a show. It's amazing, you guys. So thank you for having me.
Well, we were so happy to have you on here because I know that you're doing a lot of things, and we definitely want to get into that. Can you fill us in on what's going on?
So me personally, I've been kind of I stopped. I took a break, literally from Vines, from Instagram, everything, and then learned filmmaking. Literally, trying to figure out how to be a storyteller, how to make films, how to produce films, how to kind of overall just be the creator, how to the orchestrator of it, learn everything, how to really tell the story to get it to A to B.
Right.
What's the B story? What's the C story? Who's these characters? Where do they come from? And then on top of that, producing it. Who can I cast for this? Where can we shoot it at? How much fun are we gonna get?
Right.
So the whole aspect of just filmmaking itself to really tell stories, and I kind of had to separate myself from a lot of people, which was honestly the best thing in my life, literally.
How long was your break?
My break was about, I would say 2018 and this year, half of this year, and I feel like that was for the best, honestly. You know how they say separation equals growth?
Right.
That's basically what it was. But basically, that's basically what I had to do and just learn everything. So now I get to come back, started my production company, Early Bird.
That's good. Little name drop.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but other than that, everything's been good.
So, did you go to film school to
No.
to learn, or what'd you do?
You know what was the best school? YouTube.
I knew you was gonna.
You can learn a lot of things on YouTube.
You can learn so much. I promise you can learn so much on YouTube. Oh, also Masterclass. I listen to everybody on Masterclass dealing with film, writing.
What's your favorite one?
Ron Howard, honestly, with writing. Him saying, why do we want this character? Who is this character going to be for us to fall in love with them?
Yeah.
Is that character the one we want to follow? Are we going to hate him in the beginning, then grow to love him? Do we already love him in the beginning and grow to hate him? So many questions you want to ask yourself. Does he push away his family? Does his family keep fighting for him? But he's fuck the family. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Who is he? So, because of that, I just got to develop, way more storytelling. And one of the stories I really want to shoot next year, I think y'all will love. And this is secret, but we wrote the script.
You gonna tell us?
I'm gonna tell you. So the story, it's a comedy, but it's a drama comedy. So it's realistic, right? But the undertone is fucking hilarious. So basically, the show is called Chocolate Street.
Oh, this is.
Yeah.
This is, okay.
We tried to shoot it a long time ago. But I think it was so good that we didn't shoot it. Because now I really figured out how to create the show. So basically the show is about Willy Wonka. He's, of course, right? So the show's about Willy Wonka, but he's a candy dealer. So, he sells candy on the street. But he's a retired candy dealer. So, his Oompa Loompas, he left, of course, the candy business to Charlie, right? But Charlie don't know how to, sell candy on the streets. So he got the whole overall story is basically them getting Willy Wonka out of retirement, fighting the Sour Patch Kids because they want to sell. They want to sell fruit candy on Chocolate Street, but it's Chocolate Street. So Willy Wonka's no, we're not finna have that.
So he's the OG.
He's the OG. So he got to come back with the Willy Wonkas.
Listen, that is creative as hell.
That's so funny. The trap version.
Right. That's
Willy
what
Wonka.
it's giving me. A trap
Yeah.
version. That's dope.
So instead of the police, it's the FDA, the food.
What did we shot
We shot a skit of it a little bit, but it didn't come out.
Good.
You know how I am. If I don't shoot something, like if my stamp can't get on that, like if my stamp was on it, I approve it. That's how I'm moving. I'm like, nah, if it ain't. I've shot like 2 short films, and I refuse to put them out. I'm like, nope, we gotta reshoot them.
Right.
Like the whole thing, or like
The whole thing. I don't care if I spend like $3,000, $7,000.
Yeah.
That's just me personally, because I just don't know. I don't know. I just don't want to be. I just want my work to feel like, all right, it was worth working for.
I feel that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to just do it just because, oh, we haven't seen you in a long time. You know, pull something out. And it'd be pointless. Like, I want a child to go back literally 5 years from now and still watch it like Friday. Yeah. Still watch it like Poetic Justice. That's how I feel like.
Okay.
So have you like felt any like negative effects from taking a break from social media? Like, did people stop following you? People stop
Yeah,
of
course. Of course. But you have to understand, like, as a creator, people are sheep. You know what I'm saying? So people are going to follow what's hot.
Yeah. Right. That's true.
So if you don't, like, that was one of the real biggest things and challenges was understanding, like, who I am as a creator. Like, how come actors, like, they box influencers, like all of us, in such a small hole to where it's like, we can't do anything outside of IG.
Little skits and stuff like that, right?
Yeah, so like for us, I felt like if you let that consume you, literally you allow them to have like power over you, you're gonna be stuck. You're gonna be stuck trying to, wake up every day. Oh, I need to do one to get 1 million views. I've had so much more success doing Melrose, Night Owls, and people literally still hit me up like, man, when you gonna drop season 2 of Night Owls or Melrose? Like, all right, I will, but like, I don't know if I want to yet. You know what I'm saying? Or is there other stories to tell you now? Right. So, but I've had more people come to me wanting to be in a show and really want to build more than just an IG skit. Yeah. So I feel like that's where you find your friends, your actual people who willing to work with you, who's really gonna wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning and go on set for free. Right. You know what I'm saying? To be in something. So
you really need that, because with so many people, they're focused on the money aspect,
the money, the fame, just like it drains so much from you as a creator. So it's like I can't do it.
I agree.
I like what you're doing, because you're putting yourself in a position that, first of all, you're making your own stuff, and I love that. But if you were offered a position that you had to be ready for, you're gonna be ready for.
Oh, for sure.
Instead of offering a position for being these many followers and stuff, and you're not ready, and you make yourself look crazy.
At all.
That's beautiful. I did that with stand up. I stopped with the videos for a minute. Focus on stand-up.
Workers on your craft, working, like really just working on that, and then being like, okay, now I can be more than just
you can do,
because you can get those fans back. Trust me, consistency, you can bring those people back easily. Like that, it's not hard to get the people to like you if they loved you in the beginning. So if you taking a break, like that's for you mentally. You know what I'm saying? Now, it'd be different if you, like, quit. You're like, all right, I'm done. I don't want to do this no more, and don't practice on your craft. And then you try to come back and you're rusty.
Right. You know what? I was literally going to ask you what made you say, okay, this is the time to come back. Like, you knew. Because some people, when they take breaks, they just like, I'm over. I'm done with it. I don't care anymore. What gave you that passion to be like, okay.
This is going to be dark. But now this is some dark shit. But the
way you say it, I know it's gonna be dark.
I want to be real. I want to be real. Like
some dark shit.
Some dark shit. Like it was the point where like I caught myself literally sitting on the freeway, like some dark shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I had to analyze what was like really causing me to this point.
Like you was sitting down on the freeway?
Literally on the edge of the freeway, about to just walk. And that's what's some dark shit. So like to me, it's like I had to literally analyze, and it's crazy because my mom, she calls me on like the most, I don't know, something wrong about my mama, y'all. Y'all don't know. She know what the right is, mom. She know, and she called me, and like that talk between moms, of course that's a long talk, but like she made me analyze like what brought you to this point, like who are you trying to please, like who are you trying to please? So I'm like, damn, like I'm trying to please everybody. But myself. Yeah. Like I'm literally trying to please everybody. Like I'm waking up, making sure their show's good, their script is written right, shooting the IG video so they can stay in the page. Like it just got to the point where I was working for people and not myself. So I'm like, all right, cool. So when I took that break, literally I started finding like the right people. Like I started finding JB, Rodney, like these people who actually did filmmaking. And like literally it just happened day after day, new people. Like, hey, man, come to this Wes. Wes will call me every day, like, hey, brother, what you doing?
Hey, Wes.
Wes, yeah. So,
Wes
like,
is a
just,
really good dude.
Wes is a really good
He's
dude.
checked on me a couple times. I've been
Couple of times. And then he's the last person you would think to check on you, but he's always the one to check up on you.
Yeah.
So, like, just people who just genuinely care and really analyzing that, like, okay, cool, these are the people, you know, who I can, you know, settle, be cool, and work towards, basically.
Right.
So, but my mama knows. Because you know what happened.
Oh, no,
Listen.
I know.
Okay, so look. So I want to show you the history of me and Kel's story. So Kel's used to block me. Kel's blocked
block
me.
everybody when he get mad, though.
Hold on. Tell them why you got blocked.
Okay, so look. This is... All right.
And let's be
Okay,
real. Put
I'm
it
gonna
all
be real.
on the
I'm
table.
gonna be real. I'm not gonna sugarcoat, hide
Okay.
nothing. So look, my girl, right,
Okay.
moved to LA. Keep
this
in mind,
the one from before?
light skinned one.
Okay, yeah.
Right,
I don't
so-
know
we
who
don't
this
wanna drop
person
names,
is.
man.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
gonna drop no names. But anyways, you know, I still have love to all my exes. Like, all right, love y'all. I hope y'all well. I never wish harm. Oh, I never talk down on any ex ever. That's just not the the man I'll choose to be.
Can't relate.
That's just not me. That's just not me.
Yeah.
That's not me. But no, but she came, she moved. Keep in mind, me, Kels, you, me, my
James,
brother, Tyler, and
your
then
cousin.
my cousin, and then we'll cut that out. So we'll bleep that. But it was 6 of us in a studio apartment.
A studio.
A studio
God.
apartment. So you got people on the
What?
couch, bed, floor, chair. It was crazy.
How long did that last for?
That was probably like what, 3-4 months?
Had to be like 3 or 4 months.
That's
3
a
or 4
long
months.
time.
But it was in the transition of everybody moving out as well. So
Oh, man.
bam, I go to London. All right, cool. Bam, we get fly to London for
Flew out.
we get flew out.
Yeah,
It was a
flew
work
out.
thing. They flew us to London for like 2 weeks or whatever, right? 2 weeks. Keep in mind, I'm going up and down with my girl at the time, right? So like we're a roller coaster. So she could have came with me for free. Like she could have came, but I did not. I didn't want to be in London and we're gonna be fighting. That ain't
Right.
gonna happen. You know what
Y'all
I'm
fight a
saying?
lot?
Man,
Oh, man.
So much.
So
It was
much.
So annoying.
Wow.
so much. It was weird. It was weird, but whatever. Anyways, I told you the story, right?
I don't know.
Okay, so
but just
look.
refresh my memory one more time, bro. I can't remember
I told
exactly.
later the story.
You definitely told me.
Listen,
Yeah,
we get to I get to London like one day in London. She
It just came back to me. I know now. I'm like, oh,
listen, because it's a funny story, and I wasn't mad about it, but I was like, what? All right, so look, right, we go to London. Right before we go, she's like, hey, I think we should spend like an hour with each other every day. If it's no phones, us either cooking, talking, walking somewhere, building that relationship back up. So I'm like, after doing the roller coaster bullshit, so I'm like, all right, cool. We cool first day, second day we cool. She wish she came, whatever. Well, you can't, too late. We leave tomorrow. I leave tomorrow, whatever. I go to London. 2 days she calls me because you know the time zone switch. So when it's 8 p.m. at night there, it's 8 a.m. here, roughly, right? So we're FaceTime, we're cool. Day 1, day 2, I FaceTime her, right? This is the funny part. I FaceTime her and a nigga pick up. But look, so look, the nigga pick up and he go like this. I kid you not. The guy picked up and I'm like, yo, where's so and so? He was like, shh. And then, he showed her. First of all, he showed her ass naked on the bed, and then said, "Shh, boop, boop, boop." Now I'm in London.
Oh, man.
I'm in London. It ain't no like, oh, I'm about to pull up on her.
Right.
You know, I'm throwing hands. It ain't none of that because I'm in
It's a
London.
13-hour flight or something.
Man.
And
You
I'm
gonna
still-
play
I'm
mad
still-
the whole time.
Imagine being like, right?
Coming back up.
Just being mad on the plane for that
13
long.
hours. Shit, I can't do it.
Hey, would you like some peanuts? Yes, please. Right? But I'm heated. I'm like so heated. I can't do nothing. I'm in a hotel by myself. Everything's paid for, and I'm there for 2 weeks still. Right? Couldn't do nothing. My mom called me, literally within 15 seconds of what happened, basically. So she talking me down. She's like, "Do you still want to be with her? This and that." I just like, nah, whatever. I ended it. I ended the relationship while in London. Right?
Right.
right?
Crazy.
But I don't even know what he looked like
Why
to
do
this
you
day.
say that?
Like he could be my best friend. I don't even know what he looked like. That's the craziest part.
crazy.
So, anyways, right? We get.
Hood on, folks. What's going on?
Wait, let it just, wait a
It
minute.
was me the whole time.
But no, he was a light skinned dude. So that's all I remember. But anyways, I get back or whatever. This is what Kels got mad at me for. I get back and I call my best friend Blackwash. I'm like, I tell him everything. I'm not going back to that house. Can I stay with you? Right?
And she did this at the studio.
No, not at the studio. It couldn't be at. It's like 5
Oh,
dudes.
I was about
Nah.
to say
No, no,
how
no, no.
It couldn't
the
be.
nerve,
No.
the nerve.
Nah,
of
she
the
big boss. She did that because
Yeah.
there's no way
That was
you doing that. At
That's
the studio.
disrespectful shit.
It's some disrespect. Yeah. So
Yeah.
anyway, and you know I never talked about it. I just never cared. So then yeah, so I called Blackwash. I'm like, yo, can I stay with you? I don't even go to the house. I don't even go back home, like to where they live. I leave and stay with Blackwash and left her with them. So, and I remember Kels texting me, she's annoying, this and that, get her out of here, this and that. I told you what happened, right? He kind of knew what was going on and everything. He knew I was done, I was finished. Kels was so heated with me because I left her there. And so I told her, I was like, look, I can buy you a ticket home, but you got to leave by the end of the month. That's why I told her. So I was like,
home?
you know, she didn't use it. So
She didn't take it.
She didn't take
so
it.
what happened was, okay, all this what he's saying is true, but at the time, his brother and his cousin was gone. So it was just me, Tyler,
and her.
and her there. So we were like, because we used to like, yes, we could breathe now, we got space.
She was thinking of something?
No, like,
Oh, okay.
It's not-
I thought y'all was saying like
Like,
she
no,
was
six
it's
thinking.
not
people.
cramped. It was so many people.
First of all,
No.
you trying to say they're dirty girls? Like,
No.
I don't know.
No, because they
Come
were
on.
they were gone or whatever, and
Okay.
then it was like, okay, well,
it was free for it. Like,
right. It was like,
left.
okay, well, what is she gonna do? Like, we started cleaning up, we started making everything nice and
Yeah.
shit, and it's just
She
like,
come and knock shit over.
no, it's like,
I'm sorry.
why?
I'm done.
It's because I didn't know her. I didn't know her
Yeah.
at all. And I'm like, why the hell is she here?
Yeah.
Like that
Yeah,
is
like,
his
it's my girl,
responsibility.
Right.
She need to go. So it got to the point where it was just like, and then I feel so bad for doing this. We used to pretend like we wasn't home.
So she couldn't get in.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
We used to literally hear her knocking at the door. We used to peep through the.
So y'all was in that bitch hiding.
And he was so mad. With,
And I was
listen,
like,
when I say he was mad with
I
me.
went off on JoJo so bad. I can't even. I don't even remember what I said to him, but I know I went off on
Kels did
him
not like it.
really bad, and I blocked him for the longest, and I didn't know
Oh,
that I had him blocked until like
A couple of days ago.
a couple of days ago because I confronted him
That
about
was so
it.
long ago.
Well, he was unblocked, but I
unblocked.
forgot that
Oh,
I
okay.
blocked him.
So I
Okay.
couldn't follow.
So,
Kels
yeah.
back.
So I forgot that I did that, and
Yeah.
last night I was like, why is JoJo not following me? Like, what is
was like,
going
you
on?
blocking me,
I was
dude.
like, are you crazy? So I literally texted him. I was like, oh, wow, so we unfollowing each other? Like, what's up?
I was
And
like-
in my head, I'm like, wait, did I do something? And he is texting
Oh,
me,
you
what?
blocked me.
Kels, you had me blocked. And I was like, oh, I'm sorry. that's my fault.
Yeah.
But
That is low-key shady.
I blocked him for a purpose. If I block you,
Yeah.
it's for a strong
for a
reason.
reason.
Like, I'm not just going to block you because I'm mad at you.
Hey,
I
I-
can be mad at you for something minor, but if it's like major, I'm like, nah, your ass is gone.
Yes,
You
yeah.
erased. I'm done with your ass. But
Damn.
that is
Yeah, he
why-
was heated. I left her. I
Yeah.
left her on him, and I did not care. Literally.
So you see how he said he did not care?
I
That's
did
how
not
I took
care.
it. I did not care. Like,
And then for me to leave somebody that's supposed to be there, like we were supposed to move to our apartment.
Oh, y'all was moving in together.
Well, like
Y'all-
it was
like all y'all are like you.
No.
It was gonna be me, my brother, and her. She was
Oh,
gonna
okay,
be with
okay,
me.
okay, okay.
But the fact that we moved to our apartment without her, you know what I'm saying, bringing that responsibility, I was like, all right, well, she's over there.
And Ty and
I
we literally were gonna get our own apartment. So we was just waiting until his lease was up. He only had like
Couple of days, months.
maybe a month. Yeah.
They threw my
And
dressers out. I didn't go back. Listen, I didn't go back for
all your shit was
nothing.
gone.
They threw my
Everything was
dressers
gone.
out.
Bitch,
Everything
some
was
shit
gone.
was
Clothes.
gone, too.
Yeah.
Everything bleeding.
Kels was heated. Kels was heated.
Everything.
I'm like, dang, y'all
Shit.
could
damn right. He burnt my heart. His shit had to get burned.
Hey, did y'all feel like obligated to have her like make sure that she was good after y'all left, or was it like
I'm
whatever
be
she
real
do?
with you because I'm just like the type of person, like I'm a kind-hearted person, so it was just like I felt bad because it was like she didn't have anywhere to go, like she didn't know anybody out here.
Well,
she only knew me.
But she shouldn't have been cheating.
She knew us too.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh yeah,
That's how we all met
yeah. That's
because of
right.
that thing,
Because
yeah.
Right.
I blame you. It's your fault. It's his fault. It's his fault. I'm telling Omar.
She shouldn't have been cheating. You can't be out here with nobody and then be reckless like that. Because when you get caught,
I mean, like to me, I'm not mad. Literally, I'm not mad that she cheated. Like I don't care that she cheated or whatever. I just didn't like the fact that you wanted to start like fresh again, and then do it. I'm like, dude, all right, I could have just been talking to some other females at the time. Then.
Well,
like,
Jojo, were you talking to other females?
I was.
It's
I
two
was.
sides to every story.
I was. But look, we were on that roller coaster and we weren't together.
Okay, so if y'all was on the roller coaster,
we weren't together.
Oh well.
Was we not? Was we together?
I don't know because if she,
Wait, did you tell her?
I didn't tell her nothing. Why would I tell her something?
Cause that girl was bad. The girl, and I used to do them so wrong. I used to lock them at the house and smash this girl, y'all. Like,
so you was cheating?
No, this is when me and her weren't together.
Oh, okay. You go.
This is the roller coaster. So like, I could do whatever I want. So you know what I'm saying? It's a roller coaster. But I didn't like how she wanted to get back together and then did it. That's my only
okay. But
thing. If you was separated, whatever. Cool, I'm not gonna judge you. You know what I'm saying? All right,
so
do
you
your
mean
thing.
To tell me,
she's like, let's do an hour together.
You ain't creep.
I didn't. I know what you're talking about.
Start twitching. I said it wasn't.
Listen. That day, I know what you're talking about. That day, I did not.
No, Jojo.
Oh my gosh, really? It could be. I don't know.
All right, so Jasmine, as a woman, if you're in a relationship with a dude and y'all like, well, no, you're not in a relationship. Y'all like, you know how people kind of like break up and they still kind of together, but not really. Is it considered like cheating if they like messing around, like because they weren't together, right?
We were together.
If y'all were not together and y'all not living together, then everything is fair game. But me personally, I don't think if I care about you and we break up, I'm ready to move on just that fast. I can't personally do it. You do it, I'm probably gonna be hurt if I find out about it. But then again, you can't really be upset. But if you knew we were gonna get back together. Also, I don't do up and down, so if we gonna break up, we gonna be broken up. You're not gonna keep coming in and out my life.
We was young too. We was like 20.
Unless you trying.
Yeah, well, you just want, you ain't gonna walk in and out my life like somebody's father. You ain't gonna do that to me.
I feel it, but I just feel like somebody was doing something else that they ain't have no business doing.
What did I do wrong? What did I?
I don't know. But anyway,
like I feel it.
But if you did do something, like I've cheated before, and once you cheat on somebody, something worse gonna happen to you.
I've never cheated on her. I made sure, like, I've never cheated on any of my girlfriends. Like, that was the number one rule I had, because I never want to be like my dad. So I'm like, all right, anything this nigga do, I'm not doing. You know what I'm saying? So that was me.
Except cheating.
thank you. Boom.
Do you ever feel like if you cheat, like, this is gonna be terrible. So I ain't cheated on my last girlfriend, but the girlfriend before that, and every other one I did. But after I cheated once, I'll be like, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? I done already cheated once. It can't get no worse than that. So I just keep cheating. Do y'all?
I don't cheat.
I was about to say,
I don't cheat. Black men don't cheat. I don't know what's going on with this man.
No, I'm gonna be 100%
Terrible
real.
mindset, but that's how I used to think.
I've never cheated.
I've never cheated.
So serious. So I can't say.
Yeah. I don't like getting cheated on, so I can't cheat.
Same. I feel like it's if I'm in a relationship with you, my focus is on you, like because I want the same thing in return. Right. And if I found out you cheated, I'm finna go crazy because I just invested all my time in you and you
money.
Me, like
we all getting outside dick. I would have got some outside dick. I got cheated on when I was dating this girl, and she was getting some dick on the side, and I was like,
damn.
Girl, I've been faithful for 6 months. You think I'm not feeding for the dick?
Is that like worse?
We could have went in together. I was so upset.
Yeah, is that worse? Like if you're in a relationship with a female and she sleeps with a dude.
I've only been in a relationship with like 2 women. I don't want to do that anymore, so I don't care. But any cheating is cheating. Right. Yeah. But if you getting outside dick, bitch, don't think I don't like dick too. Okay, we could have went in together. You could have had your own, his and hers.
Okay. So if she would have told you, if she would have been like, okay, well,
if she,
I want to,
right,
you know,
then we could have ended it there. And if she still wanted to have sex with me, that's cool. I was like, I was being faithful, like, ooh, Lord. Right. I ain't never went longer than, I went 1.5 years without some dick, and
What happened?
But I can't. Me personally,
That's me after a week.
I can't do it. So it did hurt that she cheated with a man because we worked together.
Gotcha.
And I wanted penis too, and I was trying to be fair.
I got a question. How do you guys feel about like your significant other being in the same work or same industry as you? Because I have a big thing where I hate it.
Same.
My girl can't be an actor if I'm a producer, or like she would have to be in the music world, the fashion world, something I don't know anything about for me to help her more.
Me personally, I definitely don't want to date anybody in the music industry, fashion industry, doing social media. That's just not something that I'm willing to do. I would like to date somebody that's like, they have a great career, maybe like a doctor, lawyer, like some type of shit like that.
So I get to do skits all day, but you go home.
No, because it's like when you and I tried to date somebody that did the same thing as I did, and it was competition. It's like, what are we competing for? I mean, I get we do the same thing, but let's help each other and build. And that was just so frustrating to me. So I told myself, never again I will date anyone that's doing the same thing that
Do you think like how like Offset and Cardi, how they are, you know what I'm saying, in the same industry, same field, and that them being married is a bigger like a challenge for them, or does that work for certain people?
I think it works with certain people for
Yes.
sure. And I've accepted the fact that I probably will have to date someone in some sort. I don't want to do a comedian, but I'm probably going to have to date an actor, somebody who is creative, because I don't like non-creative people. And people who are not creative don't understand. I was fighting
And they judge it differently.
But yeah, so
they judge it so
I don't
differently.
I
feel it.
I date an actor.
I think it's case by case. I mean, because
it depends on the person, huh?
Right. But I think that's what it really comes down to, is not them in the field, but them as a person.
Right.
Gotcha.
Like, there's just certain people that you're compatible with, certain people that you're not. Based on your zodiac sign. No, but seriously.
What are you?
Okay, side note, before I finish what I'm saying, I ain't never had people ask me when my birthday is so much until I moved to LA.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my God.
What's your sign?
When you
I
born?
knew that.
Oh, you're a fire
what's your
sign.
moon
You're
sign?
definitely
What's your
not.
what's your
rising
what's your
moon?
rising?
Why
You
you
know you're a
guys?
Gemini.
I'm just trying to figure out how everybody sound like a valley girl while doing this. Like,
That's who we asking.
That shit is so
Literally the majority
annoying.
of them.
They be like, "Oh, you're a Capricorn." Oh, I knew.
I
could
can't
feel
mess
it.
with you.
Yeah.
Like, oh, so you get upset easily. I'm like, well, I'm about to be mad now. You keep saying this shit.
I feel it.
Imagine how I feel as a Gemini. Everybody writes us off
man.
as crazy.
Oh my gosh, you're a Gemini.
I am. Look, you didn't even know
my
until you
God.
said. See, y'all see this?
That shit
This
is crazy.
discrimination.
I don't get it.
Oh yeah, what I was saying, I do think that you can date people within your industry,
You can.
long as y'all communicate, and that's really with any relationship. You know what I'm saying? As long as communication is there, and
I feel it. Communication is definitely the key to being a successful and happy relationship. But like I said, I tried it. Who knows? Maybe something will happen for me. I don't know. But as of now, if your ass ain't no doctor or no lawyer, or you ain't got
He
no
want a
lawyer,
regular person.
Yeah.
He think he want a regular. He think he want a regular.
until they get what?
Listen,
Oh,
no,
it's
I literally tried to date people that's not even doctors or lawyers or anything like that. Like people that work at regular 9-to-5 jobs, like Forever 21 or a host or something like that. That's even worse.
Well,
Oh,
have you
that's
dated a
what-
doctor or a lawyer?
I mean, I want to.
Oh, how do you know? You ain't
No,
even
listen,
dated.
what I'm saying
busy
is,
than you.
A passionate career. is
thank
what
you.
he
That's
said.
what I'm saying.
Someone
A
could be
passionate
passionate.
career.
Ain't nobody passionate on Forever 21.
They can be passionate about
Like,
photographs.
No.
I enjoy amazing the
Listen,
floor.
I'm telling you.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
No, I legit dated someone. Well, I was trying to date someone that was a host at a freaking restaurant. Like, I want to give people a chance.
I feel
They
it.
But
loved it?
once you find out who I am friends with and who I'm associated with, and you become a groupie, that shit's a no-no for me. I'm not doing that, and it's so annoying. It's like, really, like are you trying to get to me just because you know who I am? Like, and that's even based on friendships too, because I am such a friendly ass person. I give everybody a chance.
Tails is friendly as hell.
But once I see how you are, the way you move, oh bitch, you dead to me.
What if a doctor was like that though?
Well,
What if
then
the
he dead too.
The doctor was like, hey, you know what? You know what I'm saying?
Well,
I
then
get free
look,
treatment. Let me know.
listen,
Like,
well, then it's a wrap. I'm being so serious. I'm
Yeah.
so stuck on stuff like that. I do not like that at all. It's like, for what? Like, and then I know that I'm going to be going to different parties or events and this and that, and you don't know how to act accordingly. Like, you being like groupie. Hell nah. Like, and I don't even care about how it will make me look, but it affects my career. Yeah. It's like, especially living in LA, y'all know how it is out here living in LA. Oh, yeah. It's like, oh, well, you bringing this person around and this how you act? Well, then we don't want to work with you no more. We don't want to do this. Right. It's like, damn. Like, oh my God. Like,
I also never been threatened by that. Like, because my homeboy Fred, like, hood as fuck. Mm-hmm. And he came to, like, some event with me. And he was like, oh, shit, nigga, they got this. Like, I'm talking about, like, Levi's, Tim's on still, you know what I'm saying? Houston swag type shit. Mm-hmm. And I brought him around. And, like, people looked at him so differently. Like, they looked at him so differently. They didn't want to work with me. But I didn't take that as, like, oh, I can't work with him because he's friends with these type of people. I'm like, well, these are the people I grew up with. How can I turn? You know what I'm saying? Those are the people who gave me my creative spirit. These are the stories that I've learned from them. So why would I turn my back?
No, totally understand that. This is someone like, this is your best friend. This is someone that you are close to. I'm talking about people that I'm just not close to meeting. Now, if it's somebody that I'm close to, my best friend, for example, he came out here to visit me. I took him somewhere, and I was like, Twan, you gotta chill, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, be yourself. He was like, oh, my bad.
Exactly.
I didn't know. You know, you gotta
like, you little OD.
Know. You right, yeah, you being a little OD right now. I'm not telling you not to have fun and do your shit, but tone it down a little bit.
Yeah, I feel it.
Because where we're from, we're not used to these things. But me living out here, it's like, okay, I see this 24/7. I'm over it. Right. It is what
you just want to do what you want to do. You're not over it. Yeah.
Do. But at the end of the day, I will never take anybody from being who they are. Mm-hmm. But if I'm close to you and I love you, I'm gonna be like, yo,
I love you.
Just relax a little bit. Like, you can still be cool. You can do your thing. I don't ever want to change you from being who you are, but out here it's just like a little bit different.
Yeah.
Because like I said, at home we don't see things like that. Like we don't see celebrities just walking around 24/7 or
getting groceries.
Like these big extravagant events. So
right. I know that about shit.
Yeah.
Hey, dude, when y'all go home, do y'all ever feel like people like have y'all like on a pedestal or something like that? Like,
yes.
Yo, what you seen? What you been at? Like,
I just went home like 3 weeks ago, and everybody's like, so how it is in Hollywood? Who you seen? Who you know? And I'm just like, yo, chill out, nigga.
I'm ready to pay my rent.
Right, I'm saying though, like,
that's how I see you on Loud Track. Yeah, they
but
pay me $100 for that.
But people who've never been anywhere or seen these things, it's very extravagant to them. Right. And we over here like, man, this shit getting on my nerves.
Also, people have to understand, as a creator, we get paid by a project. You know what I'm saying? So like we literally have to manage off of like projects. You know what I'm saying? So if I shoot this project, okay, I know how much this is going to give me. I know how much this brand is going to give me. Right. So we're not doing a 9 to 5. So people automatically think, oh snap, they millionaires. They got 1 million followers.
And
I'm like, dude. But and then the thing is, it's crazy because we are balling, but to people in Houston, because like in Houston, I'm paying like $2,000 worth of rent. Houston, that's a whole condo with 5. You know what I'm saying? So yes, it is like equivalent to balling, but you gotta understand, like we're actually fighting for other millions of people who else want it. Right. You know what I'm saying? So like, no, we're not balling.
On a budget.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So of course, if I want to go do this, I have free will to go do it or whatever. Right. But I also think the mindset of back home is way smaller than it is.
Which brought us out here in the first place.
I agree.
Exactly.
Excuse me, I totally agree 100%. Like, that's why when I go home sometimes, like, I stay for like a month. So I'm gonna tell you why I do it.
That's too long. That's too long. When I go home,
I'm gonna tell y'all why I do it, because I want to appreciate the things that I've accomplished so much in LA, and I train myself to stay to see, like, okay, you cannot come back.
But do you think a month? A month? I learned that in 2 days.
No, I understand.
Yeah.
I feel like it's not a long time for me. Versus me also wanting to be with my family and my friends also, because those are the people that I've been around my whole life, and it's like I want to spend as much time as I possibly can with them, because I don't go home often like that. So when I do go home, it's like I want to be with my mom. Like, I want to cherish time with my mom as long as I possibly can.
I can't do it.
Also be like, yo.
You a better person than me. A month is way too much. Like, to me, I feel like I did it for 4 days, and I felt I was ready to go on the second day. Like, I was like, yo, can I just move my flight? Like, I spent all the time with my family, my mom, everybody. Something wrong with the mic? Okay, so like.
Have you ever went home and people call y'all Hollywood.
Oh my God.
Is that,
Listen.
yeah?
What
Every
defines?
time I go back home, like literally, oh, you Hollywood now. Oh, you big time. What's up, superstar? What?
I've been called a superstar before I left. So, but
Really?
yeah, Hollywood too. Yes.
It's annoying. It's like, how am I Hollywood? Because I wanted to change my lifestyle and not stay stuck in this bubble while y'all still here. No, that's not my problem. If I wanted to expand and, you know, use my talents and be great, then that's what I'm gonna do. Like, how does that make me Hollywood or a superstar?
Yeah.
It's so annoying.
Well, that's the thing. The thing I said, the mentality of being Hollywood is that people see that you aren't in the same mind frame as
That's
them.
them, yeah.
So
Absolutely.
in that sense, hell yeah, I'm Hollywood. I'm Hollywood.
He said, yeah, I'm broke, baby.
Because you know they be like, oh, you Hollywood, you think you better than everybody, but that's not what you never say that. It's just your presence carries such higher things.
Right.
Like
Right.
intimidated.
Yeah.
That's how
Right.
you feel about me. You
Right.
Hollywood.
I
hater.
always think that people just hate that people want to do better.
Yeah.
That's really what
Crabs
it
in
comes
the
down
barrel,
to. Yeah.
you know.
But it's not even just our people. It's just anybody, honestly. In general, people will just hate that you want to be better. Like, that's just really it. So, I mean, yeah, you could say I'm Hollywood because I moved to Hollywood, but that's not, it doesn't take who I am. Like, I've always been that type of person.
Right.
Like, I'm going to love whoever that shows me love. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to just give you love because you hating on me. All right, because I moved away from you making fun of me in high school. Now I'm Hollywood because I don't want to stay around you making fun of me. Of course, yeah, I'm going to move away from that. But, I mean, I don't know. I just don't get it. I don't get those type of mindset of people, but, I mean.
I agree because, you know, with me, like, coming from a small city, Boynton Beach, Florida, everybody knows everybody. And it's like everybody is doing the same exact things. Even I got caught up into doing those things. But I knew that I'm not trying to say that I was better.
You
but
had
I
a
just
choice
knew
you
that
wanted
I
for your life.
more, and I had a choice. And it was just like, had I stayed there, God only knows what I would have been doing, instead of me taking a chance on my life and just saying, hey, go out, risk it. You might have to sleep couch to couch. You might have to do what
Just
you got to
go.
do. But at the end of the day, you know, get out of this hole.
And for me, like, if y'all don't know, I have sickle cell. So, like, for me, like, I really had to take a chance on it. Because I'm like, shit, do I want to stay in Houston, get made fun of, and just die from sickle cell? Or, like, go try and do something? So, like, for me, it was like, all right, well, got stabbed. It's time to go. You know what I'm saying?
You got stabbed.
I got stabbed.
Lord,
go over that
have
story,
mercy.
So
Please
that
tell
you
us.
was just go over like it wasn't.
I got stabbed.
Right.
So look,
like it was a Tuesday.
Backtrack a little bit.
All right, so JoJo's had a lot of histories. All right, so like I don't know. I was never the person where I was hood, but I grew up in
That
a
environment.
Hood. Yeah, that environment. So, and it was funny because all my friends to this day, they will know. Like, I was like that one. I had the Kendrick Lamar purple van. I really had the Kendrick Lamar purple van. But no. Basically, long story short, all my homeboys was going to jail, so I was like, oh, I want to go with them, and I end up working at the prison.
Oh,
So-
yeah. I do remember. Okay.
You remember that? So yeah, I literally.
Wait, so you was like a guard?
I was a correction officer at 18. Like, I would literally work at the prison at 18, and I hated that job. I really hated the officers more than I hated the inmates. The inmates was cool as fuck. Like, the inmates funny. They like this your homeboys. Like, imagine like a big ass picnic, and it's all your homeboys roasting, gambling, just funny. That's how much jail was like for me working there, right? So I had one rule in the jail, which if I don't see it, I don't care. Like, that's it. So if I don't see it, like, you know what I'm saying, you gonna smoke, you gonna rape, kill, whatever.
Damn,
Y'all gonna do whatever y'all want to do in that prison. But if I don't see it, like if I literally walk in, I don't see it, then I don't.
Arms have been shot in the neck.
I didn't see it.
I ain't see it. It didn't happen.
Like it wasn't that severe, but like it's basically like the petty crimes that you could write a whole bunch of inmates up for. Like, it's so stupid. Like, all right, y'all gonna smoke. I'm not gonna go out and looking for y'all to smoke. Like, that's too much work on me, right? I'm 18, right? And y'all built like The Rock. I'm definitely, hey, y'all smoking? Like, they probably like, yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so like that was just my rule, and they kind of gave them respect because I'm like, I don't care. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all did what y'all did. I don't care what y'all did, but don't make it worse for yourselves, basically. Like, come on, be smart, be discreet, move right. Well, this one guy, he had like, he had hooch, like, pints of like
that's the toilet liquor.
alcohol. Yeah. It's disgusting.
Wait, what?
So it's basically like rotten fruit and then like marinates into alcohol, basically, like, where it gets poured.
Yeah,
it's like bread, yeast. It fermentates. Yeah,
that's how they make alcohol.
That's how they make alcohol. They put like orange, apples, bread,
and then they like bury
and then they just bury it, and they let it like. It stays in there for months till it ferment. It's crazy.
Hey, we about to get lit tonight down at
No,
113.
But they'll have like big party Sam's Club pictures of it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Dude had two. He pouring it to everybody. He pouring it in front of me, so I go and tell the sergeant, I'm like, hey, Sarge, guy got it. We go search his house. He had 2 shanks, bag of tobacco. He had that man was a plug. He was the plug. He was the plug, right? They put him in prison, like SEG, which they put you in like another jail inside of jail, right? Away from everybody. 6 months later, they take him out. They put him 6 months later out of segregation. You're not even supposed to do that.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I was in that department. So anyways, they put him in there. He comes back, and he's like, oh, you the officer. Keep in mind, there's 105 inmates and 1 officer. So it's one of me in a room of 105 rock Terry Crews built motherfuckers. So I'm walking around, like y'all, making sure everybody's chilling, all this other good shit. So then, basically, yeah, he comes in. He's like, "Oh, you the officer?" Mexican guy, short. You the officer that snitched on me? So I'm like, I don't remember it 6 months ago. I'm like, yeah, sure, whatever. Right, go on with your day, whatever. This dude goes in his house. I'm not paying attention to him. I see him. Not paying attention, and he stabbed me 6 times.
6?
And I had a vest on. This is the day I never wear my vest, and I wore it that day. Thank you, God. Shout out to him. So, right, he stabbed me 6 times, broke skin. Like, yeah, it broke skin. Like, I still got the cuts. You can't really see it, but you can see.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, got stabbed 6 times, and I was like.
I was about to say, look, Landon, I ain't want to say this. I was like, Joe, a little pudge going on.
I say got a little football.
Wait,
y'all trying to hit me? We said I'm all crouching and everything like this. And
I done got off subject and shit. I'm like,
come on, man. Right. So he was trying to kill you.
He was trying to kill me. So
he
then,
was probably in there for murder. I'm guessing.
He was in there for a cool minute, and then he just got more time on him. But anyways, like after that, like 18, 19, I'm like, damn. Like, and then I got sick from it, sickle cell, the stress of it. I'm like, man, is this what I really want? Like, do I really want to work in a prison for the rest of my life? And then I moved to California, started working for Too Short.
I was going to ask you to talk about that.
Yeah, so
that's how we met.
That's how we met, because we met. It was cool. I finessed my way in. They needed editor interns, and they were like, yeah, so like we need an editor, this and that. My brother gave me the interview. I was lying. I was like, yeah, I know how to use Final Cut, this and that, the filters cut. I ain't know shit. Once again, back to YouTube. So they would give me the footage. They would literally give me the footage to edit, and I would YouTube how to edit their music videos for Revolt.
Wow.
And then the guy Adam who hired me, he was like, "You don't know how to edit." I was like, "Hell no." I said, I told him I was like, I knew if I get in, I was good. He started laughing. He'd let me stay. And then we did that music video with Oscar and Welly. That's when Welly was like a baby. That's when she was.
Talk my boy Welly.
Hey, bestie.
No, Welly. Like,
Welly.
Oh, never mind.
Welly, yeah. The girl, Welly.
Look, I'll take it back.
Lely.
That's what
But she put the W in front of it, so I
think because her real name
Because
like
it's
Willie. Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But,
her.
Yeah.
Well, shout out to her, too.
Shout
Shout out to her, too.
Yeah.
But,
Shout out to her.
she was one of the dancers for Too Short, and that was Oscar's girl at the time, whatever. But, yeah, and then that's when he was like, y'all funny, you should do Vines. Came and did Vines. We did one Vine.
Oh, man.
I did one Vine, 14,000 followers in one day, and then quit. I remember he was like, "Come on, let's shoot," and then that's when I was like, "All right." Me and Landon just started shooting.
Man.
Every day. Every day.
I agree. I used to see y'all content on Vine 24/7.
24/7.
Okay, that one time.
Every day
I can't wait.
Hey,
I still don't got a pay.
damn.
Oh, I remember.
But no, yeah. So
I don't remember your face though. I don't remember.
That's
I
fine.
remember you.
that's
your
basically
face.
how it was. Like everybody could remember that Vine. Everybody would remember a Vine, but then it'd be like, "Oh, that was you."
Oh, that was you that made that video?
Yeah. So I was like, "Okay, cool."
Yo,
but
like,
I mean,
my fault. Go ahead.
No, it's fine. It's fine. That was it.
I was gonna ask, like, what was your first, like, public fan interaction like?
That little girl. I still had the video. That little girl. I was with y'all. Was I with y'all? I was with y'all. We was in Hollywood. We was walking on Hollywood Boulevard, and that little girl was crying.
Aww.
Right then, I knew. I was like, damn. I gotta stop cussing in my videos. Hey, Tahani.
All right, so listen. I have an idea. I think that we should act out one of your scripts, but we each give each other an accent to do it. So basically, Jazz and I are going to be on teams, and you and Lennon are going to be on teams. How y'all feel about that?
I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that.
All right.
So we get to pick you guys' accent, and y'all pick ours.
y'all.
All right, cool. Let's see how
the script a little
So,
bit?
okay, yeah, so the script is an early bird production. All right, it's about smokers, about two kids in the car, and they're smoking, and things happen while they're smoking.
Okay.
So that's it. That's basic. It's only two characters, so you guys get to be.
Okay.
What you guys want to be, Nolan or Carson?
Carson,
I
right?
think we should be.
You guys should be Carson.
Okay.
Carson.
And we also have not read the script before.
We
so
never
this
read
is-
the script.
He's read it. We have.
So,
it.
yeah.
It's brand new.
Okay.
So, all right, cool. You guys ready?
Yeah, so,
right.
okay, for y'all accent, y'all have to do a Kale's accent.
Kels.
Y'all gotta sound like Kale.
All right.
Let's see if they can do it.
Okay. And then for theirs, you guys have to do a Portuguese woman.
What does that even sound like?
Shit, you better
better
use your
figure it out.
What
imagination.
that sounds like?
Use your
Y'all know what
imagination.
Kale sound like. We know
Hey,
what
Hey, y'all
Hey, y'all
could have
picked
chose
it,
any accent
right?
in the world.
Okay.
Y'all chose that.
Kale.
Portuguese is
Oh,
like
my-
broke, like kind of like Spanish a little bit. I
Okay.
don't
Okay.
know what the women
I'm
sound
trying
like.
to get your voice. Not my fault.
So, all right. So we're Nolan. We're Nolan. They're
Okay.
Carson.
Okay.
I can do first page.
Someone want to read direction, or should we just?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Redirection.
The same car, the same setup. Hayes fills the rental. Nolan and Carson are side by side in the front. They both stare dumbfoundedly looking out at the passing humans dressed in costumes. Nolan hits the blunt.
It's gonna be so like, I don't know. Bruh, I truly hate Halloween.
Wait,
We'll give another.
All right, you gotta do it. What's your accent? Yeah.
British?
English.
English.
So do English
British.
accent.
Do British
Okay,
accent.
okay.
I'm so bad at accents.
Nolan inhales slowly, passing the blunt to Carson. They eye a zombie walking past.
Why is that?
Look, look at this.
That sound like Siri. Look at this.
Come on, Kel.
I'm trying so hard. They happy for the wrong reason.
That's so good.
Carson takes a hit, inhales, then blows out.
That's part of yours. All right, got it. This
Think
is
about
still-
it.
This is
No, this is them. This is them. Oh, this is them.
I was right.
This is them. This is them.
it's us.
I was in character. My
I'm
fault.
dead. Think about it. Today is the only day demons, zombies,
that Jamaican?
goblins, ghosts, and the dead judge get to walk alongside us, and we think that they are just in this amazing costume, when in reality, they're not even really living.
You know, y'all cheating. Y'all gave us long scripts. Y'all gave
y'all
us
picked-
so many long
y'all
lines.
picked the
That is not fair.
Y'all pick the characters.
Okay, come on. Nolan turns to look at Carson.
That's still y'all.
Oh, damn. Check all the zombies, movies, and Halloween killers in check. These fools have 24 hours of complete and total freedom.
He said, "Uh-oh."
That was good.
Yeah.
You gotta be Kels.
Yeah. You not smoking for the night? Because that's some legit high shit you talking.
That is not.
That is not him at all.
Hey, my bad, y'all. Okay.
We gotta stop. Look, I don't even think we're gonna get through
Yeah, you
this.
not smoking for the
This
night,
man is
bro.
really crying.
Oh, bro, I'm in tears right
You
now.
sound like you need to get canceled after
The
that.
nigga what had me in tears. What?
Nigga, what?
I tried to.
Oh my
I tried
God.
to do it. Like I really did.
Oh my
Oh my god. Okay. Thank you so much, Jojo.
Yeah, we appreciate you, man. It's been a great show.
Thank you guys for
Okay,
having
one more
me.
thing you gotta do. So we took a picture earlier of JoJo.
Yes.
And this is our wall of fame. It's gonna be our yearbook.
Hey.
So our yearbook photo of JoJo is out, and he gonna put it
Plug
in.
yourself first. Plug yourself. Where can the people find you?
yeah.
Oh, plug me
My
in
bad.
at JoJo, Jojoe. Same thing for Early Bird, the production company Early Bird TV. That's it. So
There it is. All right.
Instagram, Twitter, all this shit just JOJOE. You know, that's the guy version of JoJo. But thank you guys.
Let's get this picture. Let's get it.
Yes.
Yo, thank you all so much for listening, man. This is our first show, so it is only up from here. Come back every Monday for brand new episodes, including next week's, where we have another creative mind and someone who might have just had you surprised, motherfucker. Thank you all so much. Have a good rest of your day, and we out.